Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of FS25 here on the Riverbend Springs edited map by Stevie. Now let's see where we left off. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I have two of them? Oh, we'll have to fix that. We'll have to sell one off. Alright, so let's get this back to the farm. As I find my way out of here. Oh, wrong way. Should have went left. Alright. I hope everybody's having a good day today. It is the 14th of June as I record this. It is Flag Day, just so y'all know. Had a hell day yesterday at work. So glad it's over with. Well, if you live in New York State, you know the Chautauqua Lake Bridge is under construction. And we are in charge of the port. Well, let's just say it didn't go very well yesterday at all for most of us. We ended up dumping 50 yards on the ground. My first load got rejected because it looked like it had no sand in it. It didn't look like cement. It looked like stone, water, and cement mixed together with no sand. Okay. Come back and dump it. Now, right behind me is Jamestown's #1 driver, Doug. He got rejected because his load looked the same way. And because they're having issues with the belt that loads our truck, it was off walking, so it wasn't. Some of the sand was actually falling off the belt inside the plant, so they got a mess and a half to clean. So that was my first got rejected. Second load, I dumped on the ground because, and I will explain what goes on. Whenever you do a state job, we have a counter in our truck which counts the revs on the drum. Now there's two sets of counters. There's the mixing revs and there's the traveling revs, which no matter how fast you spin the drum or how slow you spin the drum, it counts. Okay. So after we get loaded, before we leave the plant, we plug in, we pull around, we wash out, we rinse in, and we put we make our adjustments to the slump while the revs are going on. We can't leave the plant until we have 100 revs, mixing revs, on our drum. Cool, fine. But as you're putting them 100 revs on, you gotta remember that other number is going up too. So now you're sitting under the plant, you're completely loaded. You plug in. The minute you plug in, the revs start going on. They start counting because the drum's spinning. It counts the clicker. Alright. I get all set to go. TCA says I'm good to go. I show up. I'm good. Well, I get there and Larry looks at my counter and says he's got 220 some revs, total revs. Well, the state lady said no. It's got to be under 200 revs. So her and Larry are going back and forth. This state inspection lady and our sales representative who's helping them with the port, or helping us, and they're going back and forth, and wondering, because Larry says that it is a total of 300 revs, and she's saying no, it is a total of 200 revs. So by the time they that, I couldn't do nothing. My load, it timed out. Now what I mean by timed out is that as soon as the bad person hits the start button to start loading the truck, you are on the clock. You have exactly 1 hour from the load time to get washed in, rinsed in, get the revs put on your truck, and get to the job site and get it offloaded in an hour. Now, if you exceed that 1 hour limit, they can stop you, scrape your chute off, you're done, go back. Because you went over that hour limit. It's New York State, it's stupid because they think, oh, the concrete's gonna, the concrete ain't gonna be any good now because it's past its hour mark and whatever. So, I was fed up after the second one. I'm like, I really don't want to go back out to that bridge job and get rejected for a third time. And like I told Larry, I said, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but this truck don't mix worth a fuck. The drum is wore out. It is not made for a state job. I'm sorry to say that. Because if I'm struggling just to mix regular mixes for our regular customers, why would you let this truck go on a state job? Well, we need the truck, yeah, but I still didn't, it still wasted the money, so why? In my eyes, it was just a waste of money. But I'm sorry to say it, but you can't have shit like that, man. But yeah, that was my Friday. Fucking awesome. So my last pour was for Lakeshore, which was with Don, which went pretty smooth. So, and of course we stretched it because he almost didn't have enough. All right, now let's get rid of this. Just put it right here. So when before I started washing out, I was like, well, I don't know if we're done yet. I really don't want to drive all the way back to Jamestown if I don't have to. So I'm like, all right, well, before I start washing out, I sent dispatch a message. I sent Chris a message from my tablet saying, am I headed back to Allegheny or Jamestown? And he replied, return to 485. I'm like, okay. And I get there and there's nobody there. Kyle ain't even around. I go, where the fuck is everybody? Okay, well, I'm gonna get fuel and I'm gonna watch out because I had fibers in the back. I had fibers in my truck for the floor. If I gotta go somewhere else, I want to get rid of the fibers because it'll fuck a load up. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm sitting there watching out. I just happened to open my door and go, oh, all set, watch out, go home, thanks for everything today. Oh, okay, cool. Which I'd already told the wife to come get me because I had a feeling we were done. Alright, that's sold off. No, we got the plow going. Let's get this bad boy going. Oh, yeah. But yeah, that was my Friday. A hell day, I tell you. We gotta do we're supposed to do a night pour in that bridge. Fuck that, I am not even gonna waste my time, guys. I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm gonna call and stick that night. Because I'm not wasting any more concrete. I know it's not my fault, but it's just sad that you work for a multi-million-dollar company and it's like, oh, we don't want to spend the money to fix anything. Run it the way it is so it completely fries and then we'll replace it. Well, I hate to tell you this, dude, but it costs more money to replace it than it would have been to fix it. So, alright, so now what I want to do is, let's look at this. How much milk is in this? Can we sell some of this? No. but we are going to, because we don't need milk. Let's go through our factories real quick, guys. See what we got going on. The bakery got butter, got flour, got bottle. It's got plenty of bottled milk, and we are making bread. We're up to 9,000 liters. Okay, canning factory is doing its thing. It's still running. Cement factory is out of stone. We got plenty of compost, and I can worry about that. The greenhouses look good. The dairy got a lot of milk, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. That ain't running. The grain mill, sorghum wheat is making us some more flour. We got plenty of rice saplings. That is empty. Oh, it's got 41,000, but we're gonna put more in it. That's got plenty of canola. We got plenty of digestate. We got to move over. We got fertilizer. I'm not gonna worry about making any more right now, but we can move the manure over if we have to. Got plenty of lime. Got plenty of straw and manure. Pigfood I'm not worried about. We're out of seeds for that. Sugar beet cuts we don't have any. I got enough TMR for a while. Fabric is looking good. And the sugar mill is looking good. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump in this. Grab our tanker. Grab the tanker. And the first thing we're going to move is the mill. We're going to bring it over here. So we can get Alright, 65,000 gallons, that'll do. Nobody wants to talk to me today, good. I don't want to be bothered. Alright, first thing we're going to do is do this. Alright, now manure. We need slurry to go in here. Alright, so we're gonna get some. Alright. Grab the slurry and take it to the manure. But if you haven't already, guys, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to my channel. If you also want to check out the Facebook group I started, I'll leave the link in the description below. Check it out. Been putting pictures up here and there. When I play on my personal map plan, I'm going to add a few more. So keep an eye out for them. Please join the community. Always. Where the hell is the manure? Oh. Yep. I think it's just. Yeah. Okay. Right. I hope I'm dumping in the right one. If not, oh well. Yeah, it's going in the right one. Because the digest state is going to go somewhere else. Digest state is going to go over for fertilizer. But we don't need anything, so I'm not worried about that right now. Okay, so that's taken care of. Milk's taken care of. That'll start keep making more manure. Alright, awesome. Alright, next order of business. The harvester's going. We could probably get the straw picked up. Alright, let's run over here and grab this other tractor. Let's grab this Massey Ferguson. Alright, looking good. Alright, let's get some straw picked up. I'm sure this harvester is almost done. If he's not done, he is done. If he's done, we'll move him. Nope, he's not quite done yet. Okay. He's got a few more rows. Alright, so let's get this picked up. Got one more field to get harvested. A canola. I think we're going to end up selling it off. I think that's the game plan here. Just so I have a little more cash and buying a couple more fields. That's the game plan, at least. Yeah, he can... Dumbass. I'll have to come back and get that a little bit. Well, should be back in a little bit. Just going grocery shopping. Just wanted me to go over there. I got YouTube shit to get done. I ain't did it during the week. She was making it out spend any time with her. Sorry, I don't want to leave the house. I leave the house to go to work. That's good enough for me. I hate grocery. I hate shopping, period. You know, I don't want to shop because I just hate shopping, period. My motto is to go in the store, get what I need, and get the hell out. Plain and simple. That's all I want to do. Alright. Jump in. Too over. Alright. Put you block here on the road. Lower you. Disconnect. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna cut across our grass field. Now you own it. It's only grass. Alright, well, I gotta finish this little project first. Alright, this is done. Oh, alright, our planter's done, our plow is done. So, we need to do some flopping around, so hang in there for me a minute. Alright, let's run this over to that field. I should be on like my third video already, and I started recording and talking away like I was, and didn't realize I didn't have my mic plugged into my headset. So I had to back the game up and try again. So I am really behind schedule. I'm supposed to go to my mom's tomorrow to do some grocery shopping, so if I get back in time I can knock out a couple, but I want to get a couple more videos done today, so I can upload them. I can add and render them tonight while I'm sitting here playing on my own personal map. Alright. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Alright. Alright. Bro, Steve, you ever gonna learn, girl, to leave people alone? Probably not. Alright, so let's run over here. Let's get this one running and started on the road. Alright. Yes, yes, go. You do your thing. Alright. Let's jump back in here. Next thing I'd like to get going too, down in the next episode or two, is I'd like to get the sawmill for and get wood going. Get a forestry and start cutting some trees down. There's money sitting right there. That's something to also think about too, guys. So I'm really not into forestry, but Alright, so take this back. I'll go up and pick the stones up. I'm gonna leave this field here. I need to leave a field one because I need one for plow. Well, I guess it ain't gonna matter because I'm not gonna save this, so. Let's leave the planter right here. We're not done with it, guys. We're not gonna put it away. Alright, let's take the stone picker up to the RP field. Start picking some stones. I'll work on the files again. I tried it, I couldn't get them to work. If I can't get them to work, we're just gonna have to deal with it. But I will fight with them some more. I got rid of OneDrive. I no longer have stuff stored since I cost me 85 bucks, but I got the computer guy to put my terabyte in, my solid state drive in, 2 terabytes. Now guys, if I run out of room on that, I am fucked because I got everything in the motherhood downloaded and I ain't put a dent in it, and I still have to pull files off this other computer yet, which I want to work on too. I want to sort through all my flash drives and everything else, and I have to make time for that. So that's my project this week after work, besides getting some racing and doing, getting shit done. I got shit I gotta do outside, personal stuff. I gotta get a camper ready for next weekend because I got friends coming up. So, alright, let's go back here. You are C. Over and lime this field, and then we're going to come back and grab the cultivator, cultivate it, make it look pretty so we can replant it. So, we're going to zoom out, we're going to go here, steering assist, yep, that'll work. That will work right there, look at that, beautiful. Hit that button. Off to the races, putting some lime down, guys. Multitasking on the farm to get shit done. That's all I gotta say. Send me a picture. Oh, look you, meeting at the library. Got a hot date? Who were you over there fighting with earlier, bro? So anyhow, that's that, and can't wait till September gets here, but I may end up taking a vacation. I may end up taking a vacation in August. So, only because I'm ready to, I love my job. Sometimes I love my job, sometimes I hate my job. Yesterday I hated my job, didn't even want to be there. I hate state loads, I hate going out of town. So, alright, we are 30 minutes in, guys, and getting some work done. Alright, time is on the field. No, I don't think I have a spare tractor at the moment. Where am I going? I don't know. Let's try to see if they'll take a load of fertilizer too. Whoa! Pump the pellets. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see if they'll take a load of fertilizer too. Then we can cultivate it. Then we can get it seeded. When the seeder's done up there. Oh shoot! No, I didn't. The stone picker's up there. Shoot, I thought the seeder was there. Shit, I forgot to change that to peas, but no. Yep. Put some fertilizer on it. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. I like it. 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 Yeah, I started the Facebook group. I've been leaving the link in the description below the videos. So if you guys want, you can check it out. I did put a few pictures in there to get us started. I'm going to be posting more as time goes on. Just so y'all aware of. And it'll be not only a farming, but you know, other games I play, recycling simulator, lawnmowers. The lawnmower one I'm gonna play on my own. I just find it just kind of sit back and just relax and go mow lawn. I mean, like yesterday, my wife said dinner's done. I'm like, oh, okay, but I want to finish mowing my damn lawn. That's what I want to do. You know, I'm on this mower, it's getting done. So, dinner will be there when I come in. I was almost done. I was up here when my nephew stopped and said dinner to me. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my lawn first though. I get started doing something, you don't want to stop me, because once I stop, I ain't gonna feel like doing it. Just like at work, I'm in the mood to wash my truck, don't stop me. Because once I stop, I ain't gonna want to do it again. If you give me a 5 word, I'm okay. So, alright. Oh, can't go that way. Let's go this way. Yeah, I don't have another tractor, so I think what we're gonna do, we are going to, let's see, you are still, well, you're almost, no, you're not almost done. You are done. Okay, so, and you are done. Alright. And I take it the stone picker never took off? Oh yeah, he did. Alright. Alright, so, let's take care of this guy real quick. We'll get our straw picked up and put that in the silo. I want to drop the plow and get the cultivator going on the field we just lined and fertilized. so we get it ready for planting for next episode. We may even get it replanted this episode, but I'm not sure. Oh, I got like four more videos to get done, and the one is an hour and a half. Then I cut it back from 2 hours to an hour and a half. I thought 2 hours was a little too long to do. It's like an hour and a half will do. So we'll see how that fares out. Nobody wants to sit and watch a 2-hour video. And if I don't get any reviews or likes on it, just may cut it from the channel and just add Species 7 or start doubling old man's maps up to play them. Alright, I'm gonna hire a worker here because I don't feel like doing it. How's that one go? Alright, now what am I doing? Straw, that's what we gotta do. Should this stuff. So, what does this field need? Anything? Nothing, just cultivated and replanted. Alright. Cool. Now, if we swim in too much straw, we can always sell it off. So, I'm just letting you guys know, we can always sell the straw off if we need to, some of it. I think we got over 2 million liters in the silo. Alright. So I downloaded TikTok last night. But according to them, I can't do any live stream on TikTok until I get 1,000 followers. So I'm gonna start posting videos on TikTok too, short ones. I'll figure that out tonight. It won't be on any of the YouTube maps. Hey guys, it'll be on my own personal maps. So I figure things out, play around with it. Oh. That, so. I wonder if she bought the whole damn store. Damn, he's almost done. Holy shit. I know it wouldn't take him long. Got one more little piece right here. Yeah, nice and cultivated that is. See if I can get a little more yield out of it. Okay. We can put this away. We're done with it for now. Actually, no, we're not done with it. Leave it out. I'm sure we don't need that anymore. Jump in here. What is auto save? I ain't got nothing to drink. What is canola selling for? Ooh. Where's the best price? $18.98 at Farmers Market. Got $19.25 at Green Bards Terminal 1. Here. Tag. Some of this one. Nope, of course it wouldn't be the one below the damn farm, would it? Of course not. No, because I want to get the sour drum fixed too while we're up over here. So that's why we gotta go empty the cells. And then I can bring the cultivator over. Then we can bring the cultivator over here and get this field going. The roller's done, but it can sit over there. It's not a priority to bring it back yet. Really? You mean I was gonna fit? You gotta be freaking kidding me, really? Leave that on. I'll be back for the rest. Alright. Well, let's come back for the other half. I thought I painted that black. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we're heading towards the road. This ought to be a nice little payday too. I hope it is. And I think the rest of it will just go into the oil mill. There ain't a whole lot left. I'll have to go in at the capacity I did. If I can. Oh, my wife is home. She's home. She's pulled in the driveway. I'm probably gonna have to put a cut in here, guys, because I'm probably gonna have to go help her carrying groceries. I'm probably gonna get a text message. Come help me. She always has perfect timing. She always wants me to do shit right when I'm in the middle of the video. I'm going back to record. I can't be bothered. It should be done in well, it takes a while to record. It's an hour. An hour to record the video. Get this sold off, and then I'll empty the rest out. We'll set the harvester up for the sour gram. We'll start that next episode. Check in. See, I plowed that, but oh, where am I going? Brrr. Wrong factory. So now we gotta decide what we're gonna do next, guys. What do we keep buying more fields? Do we buy the forestry and get the sawmill up and running? I'd like to buy more fields and get factories going first. So we get out of this. What is it to change? Doesn't fit. Look here. I think it's. Yeah. All right. So all together we made probably 150,000. Not bad for a nice little payday. If I can get the rest of it. Probably just stick it in the silo. Choo-choo train. Alright, back for load number 2. I think when we get the money, we're going to upgrade our plow and cultivator, a tractor for our plow and cultivator, and make it look a little more realistic. A new DLC dropped last Friday, or last Thursday night. I got it last Friday, June 6th, called Plains and Prairies. It's a mod pack they put together with some really good big tractors. I mean big tractors like the Bud tractor, which I am gonna end up buying one of these times. This is the first time I ever bought a season pack for Farming Simulator because I was always on the road on the truck, so I only use mods. Alright, back for load number 2. Look at this unload. Alright, let's go set this up. We don't need that anymore. Alright. They're all done. We're gonna move you over one field, set you up, and get you ready for next episode. We got a lot done this episode, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. We got a ton of work done, a lot of field work done. I'm happy. We didn't have to worry about factories. We'll worry about them next episode. And we got almost $1 million, so we got to decide what is our next step or move. What are we doing? Do we buy more fields? Do we buy another factory? Do we do one of each? That is going to be the $1 million question. So, I'm going to stop you as soon as you get spun around. Actually, no, I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to let you go. You can sit there. Alright, let's run this back to the farm. And then I'm going to call the episode. So the next episode for sure, we gotta get the grass mowed. We got one more field to harvest, and then we gotta decide what is our next move. Do we buy another factory and get it running, or do we simply just buy a couple more fields to harvest to have? So, something to think about. I'll think about it and decide what we should do. I do have a few options. I like taking out a few road signs. I would like to own a couple more fields and get cotton going for sure. So, something to keep in mind. Also, while this is unloading, let's look at fields. Because we're going to I'd like to own these two fields. What are we looking at? 168, 215, so about 400 grand there. And we can also buy field 9 too. So let's just do some math real quick, guys, while that trailer unloads. This is 227, 328 plus 15, which is 166, 680 plus 215, 208 equals. That's $600,000 right there. And I believe this is a victory, but there's a factory right here that we can get going. But we need grapes, I bet you, yeah. So there's a lot of factories on here to get going. I'd like to get this going. This is what we should have did with the canola. Actually, we still can. We have the canola in there. We just, where is this located? Tag. Where's it? I think it's located right here. Yeah. So we can get that going next episode and get diesel going for ourselves. Because we got 20,000 liters of canola in there. Alright, yeah. So that'll work. Let's go put this away. But we're an hour in. I'm going to call the episode, guys. I'm happy with the progress we got done today. We're actually... And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if we really need money too, I think we have more silage we can sell off. Let's find out real quick. Let's go here. Where is it? Grass start. No, that ain't it. No. Oh yeah, we got 100. That's why we got to get the grass put in. But we'll shut that off. But I'm gonna call the episode here. I am Farmer Brian. Please smash that like and subscribe button on your way out. Hit that notification button so you know every time I drop a video. And guys, don't forget to check out my Facebook account. I'll leave the link in the description below, so you guys can check out the group. And if you're interested, please join it. It's free to join. I ain't asking for no money. Do this all on my own dime. And you guys have an awesome day.